Alright. Hey beauties, it's your girl Bree Dupree, and today I thought I would give you guys an update on my hair. I'm not sure how many months or how long I've had this hair for exactly, but I will go back and refer to my hair dyeing video and I'll put that in the title. So whatever how many months it's been, it's gonna be an update or, you know, initial review, what have you. Can we all take a minute and catch that highlight though? Like, I'm sorry, did I blind y'all? That's BH Cosmetics, girl. But anyways, so I just want to come to you guys and give you guys some of the information on this hair. I believe I have 4 bundles of 28 inches. Everything about this hair will be in the description bar below. But I believe I have 4 bundles of 28 inch and I have a 20 inch 13 by 4 frontal. And I bought the hair originally in a Brazilian body wave and the color 613 for both the closure and the bundles. Now I went on their website and they do sell frontals, closures, and bundle hair that's blonde that has the black roots. But when I originally got this, everything was blonde, and I dyed the roots and I dyed the hair. And it's all on here on my channel for you guys in case you want to know how to do that. I will link all the videos with me either having this hair on or doing something to this hair below in case you guys wanted to see how it performs. I got a couple of questions recently about this hair on my dyeing videos about it, asking me how it's holding up, asking me how it was after the color. So I did tell you guys who did ask me those questions that I would come this week and sort of give you an update on how the hair is performing. Now throughout this video I am going to be comparing this hair to my Beauty Queen hair. So this is Queen hair bundles and this is Beauty Queen hair, because these are the only 2 version hair that I've bought that came at 613, and they're both Brazilian body waves. So I am going to be comparing them together. I did do a 1-month update on this, my green hair here. I am going to give you guys another update because since then the hair has definitely taken a turn and it has gathered some new characteristics. So I am going to be giving you guys another update on this. It might be coming this week or it might be next week depending on how I feel, because it has been very, very hot here. And your girl just don't feel like doing her makeup and putting her wig on to show you guys stuff because it is hot. Like, I had to turn off my fan. Today we're gonna go get the ACs. Like, summer is approaching and it's approaching fast, girl. But just so you guys are aware, this was my 28 inch hair. So let's get into the hair. So when I first initially got the hair, it was very, very beautiful. It was very blonde. It was very thick, and that's one thing I do appreciate. The ends weren't like tapered ends. It was really a blunt cut, which some people can view that as a pro, as a con. Me personally, I don't really care, because I noticed that when I install the hair, the ends sort of end up tapering off anyways, just due to the natural layers of laying the track. So it looks natural now, and after you wear it a little while, I mean, A, you can choose to cut it, which I did not choose to do, or B, you can just wear it for a little while and it'll thin out naturally on its own. I have yet to wash this hair because I have worn it, I think, actually, you know what, I think I might have washed this hair one time. But I will wash it again because I don't really wear this hair every day. This isn't everyday hair. I kind of wear this hair when I'm feeling sassy. I am going to be wearing this hair more often in the summertime, just because summertime is fun and you want to be colorful, but it is pretty long, so we might be doing some updos or what have you. So let's get into some pros of this hair. I love how this hair holds a curl. Lately I have been curling it with that Marque set that I showed you guys in my previous video with me straightening my green hair. I've been using the biggest barrel, and I will be doing a video on how I style this hair just shortly after I wash it. I might do a 2-in-1, like me washing it and then me styling it sort of from scratch sort of situation, like how I did with my green hair. I'm just not sure yet. But it does hold a curl very, very beautifully. It's sort of like a beachy, wavy situation, and it's something I really, really appreciate. Before, I mean, I do use some hairspray, so that might help. And if you brush it, I like sort of like a loose, beachy sort of I woke up like this sort of look. So I don't know how well it would try to hold like a tight curl, but it holds those curls for days on end. The last style I did with these was braids. So you'll see here I have some type of wave pattern that I just sort of brushed out. So I have a couple waves here. And this is a mixture of my hair being curled and then I braided it up. Let me show you guys how long the hair comes on me if I can. I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can get back enough. Okay, so I'm 5'6", so the hair goes almost to my waist, and I'll try to turn around for you guys too. So it comes down here. Can you guys even see? Yeah, I think you guys can see. Don't excuse my back flabs, y'all, but it's hot up in here. So that's how long the hair goes on me. I tried to scoot back a little for you guys because a lot of times you guys don't really get to see all the colors in action. So this way you guys can see almost everything except for my yellow. Oh, girl. Okay, I guess I wasn't recording. I scooted forward a little bit for you guys now because you guys seen how long it is on me, and it's hard for me to tell if I'm in focus or not when I'm that far away. So now we're kind of a little bit closer. So I forgot what I was saying about the hair. Oh, right. So keep in mind, I am 5'6", but I do have a longer than average, I feel, torso. So hair length depends on your torso. It doesn't depend on how tall you are. You can be very, very tall and have a short torso, and therefore things are going to hit you in the back of your bum or what have you. And you can be short and have a long torso, and things are going to hit you to your chest. So it just depends on how long your torso is. I feel like mine could be compared to average or a little bit taller than average torso rise. My legs, but the torso. So this hair again is 28 inches. When I first got the hair, like I was saying, it was thick, it was full, it was voluptuous. It took the black dye and it took this hair dye beautifully, wonderfully, like a dream. I'm telling you guys, I don't have one patch in my hair that has a blonde peeking through. Not one patch. Now mind you, when it came to me doing this 6-color ombre, I did really make sure I massaged this into the head. I told you guys it was a 3-day process for me to dye this hair. That has to do with the amount of bundles I had and the length. If you have less bundles than me or shorter hair than me, your process will be shorter. But keep in mind that when it comes to these sort of fashion colors, these semi-permanent colors, you really want to massage the pigment into the hair, and you want to do it on dry hair. I know some people want to do it on wet hair. Please do it on dry hair. Not only will it not dilute the pigment for the dye, but it's also going to penetrate the hair shaft a little bit easier because you don't have that wall of water and everything trying to get past it. So please just take my advice. I'm a cosmetology student. Take my advice and do it on dry hair. So I've washed this hair one time, like I said, and I feel like the wave pattern, the natural wave pattern, is kind of so-so. It's something like this or a little bit less. It's not something that I would wear out. This isn't like a wash and go hairstyle in my opinion. But again, if I was wearing it like that, I would take different steps. So normally when I'm wearing my hair in like a wavy type of situation, like this natural wave like I have with my long elfin hair, I would brush the hair while it's wet and then sort of scrunch it back up. But since I haven't been doing that with this hair and I brush it out after it's dried, it also helps reduce the amount of wave. So I'm not a big fan of the actual natural hair texture. But for me, again, that's not a problem because I don't really like the way wavy hair looks on me with this type of length, because I did make my tracks a little bit thick, so it doesn't really translate that well. This hair will tell you when it's ready to wash. Right now it's very ready to wash. I can feel it scratching me in the back of my neck. It gets sort of dry like this. You can almost feel the buildup in your hair. Now this is for me, I'm styling my hair every time I'm using it. So if you're just wearing your hair every day, you might not have these issues, but these are just issues that I ran into. The shedding on the hair is not that bad. If I'm comparing it to my Beauty Queen hair, it's not a problem at all because that Beauty Queen hair will shed if the wind blows too hard. This hair is some of the most beautiful hair that I've had. Now keep in mind, this is not an AliExpress vendor. This is not a beauty supply vendor. This is a vendor that is, in my opinion, sort of expensive. For the 4 bundles, I think it was $4.85. Now I could be mistaken. It could have been $4.85 for the bundles and the closure. I think that's what it was. I think it was $4.85 because I bought 4 28-inch bundles, and then I also bought a 20-inch closure for my Beauty Queen hair, which I did explain to you guys in my previous video. And then I bought this frontal separate. So that could be what it was. I will put, again, all the specs down below, or I will correct it here on the screen. Now let's get into the frontal. This was my first time using a frontal, which is why I did not show you guys the install process, because this was my first time making a wig using a lace frontal. I have a large head. I have a larger than average head. I will give it that, but I cannot, and I mean I cannot do any updos with this hair. Like, you can see my edges are out 4 days. I don't know if I placed it and I didn't place it high enough. I don't know what the deal is, but the reason why I bought a frontal is so I can do cute little, you know, up buns and things like that. And I probably can still do that if I install clips in this hair and then glue it down and then straighten my edges and then gel my edges down with it. But that's really doing a lot for a careless hairstyle, don't you think? So lately what I've been doing with this hair is sort of wearing it down. I did wear it in 2 braids. And this is me having my hair in 2 braids for about a couple weeks, just leaving it here on my shelf. What I did notice was when I have my hair curled and I'll put it up in braids for me sleeping if I'm out or what have you, and I take those down, it does not have that natural wave pattern. It sort of reverts to this straight meets curly situation. So I guess maybe it's not that susceptible to styling with non-heated products. I don't know what the case may be. So let's get into the things that I actually use on this hair. I wash my hair with the Organics Tea Tree that I showed you guys in my previous video, and I also condition it with Moroccan Argan Oil and Garnier Fructis. When I get done with that, I do end up putting... Okay, so once I get my hair and it's done washing, what I will first do... Ow, I hit my thing over here. Is I will go through and spray it with this orchid oil from Organics that I showed you guys in my How I Slay My Green Wig tutorial. And then I will spray my heat protectant once it's a little bit more damp, because I already know I'm going to put heat on it, and this is from Garnier Fructis. And then once I'm done styling my hair, I will go ahead and spray this again lightly, which is why this bottle is like halfway gone. And then I'll go through and I'll put my argan oil and shea butter in my hair, and that's all I really use on it. I do use hairspray when I get done curling it a little bit, and then is this Aqua Net. I'm sure you guys can find better hairspray elsewhere. This hair really doesn't tangle that much. I've worn it out in some windy days, and I just have to do a brush through every now and again. It's not like my green hair that I have to brush every 5 minutes. And the lace is very comfortable. I feel like it blends in perfectly when I lay it. Right now I don't have any bobby pins or any glue. I just sort of plopped it on my head. When I do glue down my lace, since I told you guys it recedes back so much, I only glue down this one little portion here, and I do use the got to be glued method. I am thinking about when summer comes just braiding my hair down and sewing it, and maybe that'll help me with my updo situations, but we will see. So far so good for this hair. I would give it a 9 out of 10, just because I don't like how it gets. Well, this could be some 10 hair. It just all depends on your preference, you guys. Right now for me it's a 9 out of 10 just because it feels so itchy, because I know I need to wash it. I'm going to wash it as soon as I get off this video with you guys. But I do really love this hair. I cut a little bit of layers in the front because my lace frontal ends right here, and then my hair ends all the way down here. So I just cut it to sort of blend everything together. And normally this doesn't look like a hot mess. Normally I have my edges laid, but just look at that. This is where the lace ends. I have all of this space. So I don't know if that's a mistake on my part, or if I need to be getting longer closures because my head is bigger, but I mean, we're gonna have to figure it out. So overall, I am loving this hair. I don't know, I did tell you guys this, but Queen Hair Bundles did share 2 of my pictures on their Instagram. So if you guys wanna go on Instagram and follow Queen Hair Bundles, you will see me on their page. It's a screenshot, so I'm gonna send them personal photos so they can upload that too. And if you guys want to see anything else with this hair, if you want to see how I style it, how it looks straight, how it looks curled, how it looks tighter curled, how it looks when I put it in braids or up or down, just let me know. I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly okay with showing you guys how I handle this hair. But it is very, very beautiful, and it's like not too thick, not too thin. Normally what I'll do is I'll put a little bit in the back, and then I'll go ahead and take some on the side and on the side, because I hate that look when you have all your hair to the front and then the back, it just, girl, it just doesn't look good. But I do love the length of this hair. It's really beautiful. Whenever I go out, I always get compliments on this hair. So like I said, I will link the 2 videos of me dyeing this hair below. But so far so good, you guys. I would highly recommend this hair to somebody who could afford it. It is a little pretty penny, so it's a saving type of thing, or it's a I got that coin and I'm just gonna buy it sort of thing. I'm sorry if I keep looking over here, but my highlight is just taking me back. It's just like boom, and it's not even that sunny outside. So anyways, that was my sort of update on this hair. So far so good. I can't really complain. The ends are a little dry, but it could be because I need to wash this hair. So I am going to wash it right now. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and ask me questions about this hair if you want to. If you want to keep seeing this hair in action, you're going to have to hit the subscribe button, boo, because I will be wearing it all the time, especially in the summertime. So thank you for taking time out of your day to see me on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday afternoon. And I will see you guys in my next one, alright? Bye!